Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legion Talk, episode number 38. Now, what we're going to be taking a look at is the Great Jedi Rescue, Part 3, and the final part. That's right, the comic that I have started from the High Republic, we are going to finish. Now, we're going to start with right here where we left off, and we're going to recapture that. So here we go. In space, Buryaga listened as the Jedi made a plan to save the people inside with speeding wreckage. The long beam could lasso it with strong cables, but the compartment was traveling too fast. They needed to slow it down first. The Jedi vectors flew towards the wreckage. Then Tiami uttered this one simple word, "Now!" The Jedi reached out with the Force, trying to slow the wreckage with the power of their minds. Buryaga would never have been able to do it on his own, but together they could do it. They would do it. He heard the cable shoot out across space. Would it work? Let's find out if it works. It's kind of like teacher style because, when I was in grade school, this is how teachers, read books. On the planet below, Loden and Bell tried to get the guards to let people into the starship hangar, but they refused. They would not help their neighbors, even at such a dangerous time. A scream went out. Everyone whirled around to see pirates rushing in on speeder bikes, about to attack the frightened crowd. The Jedi knew they had to act fast. For light, for life, the Jedi shouted, igniting their lightsabers. The pirates' blaster fire bounced off the lightsabers and hit the speeders instead. The speeders exploded, throwing the pirates to the ground. The guards couldn't believe it. The Jedi had risked their lives for a bunch of strangers. The Jedi are the guardians. Never mind. I didn't have a lot of problem with this comic until that line, and then I'm going, dude, what? The Jedi had risked their lives for a bunch of strangers? The Jedis are the guardians of the galaxy, kind of. Okay, well, apparently it just got stupid. Maybe they should help their neighbors. Maybe they should help their neighbors after all? Loden and Bell smiled as the guards opened the gates. Okay. You know what? I didn't have a lot of criticism of this book until literally starting. Above the planet, the long beam had lassoed the passenger compartment and was firing in its retro thrusters to slow the wreckage. But the danger wasn't over. Avar Kriss, the Jedi Master coordinating the rescue mission on Hetzel Prime, called out a warning over the Jedi's comm system. Uh-oh. There's another compartment, she told them. It's full of hyperfuel and heading towards the suns. Buryaga's heart sank. If that hyperfuel plunged into the suns, it could set off a catastrophic chain reaction. Every planet in the system would be destroyed. A star is so. Never mind. Finishing it. Jedi Master Avar Kriss contact every other Jedi on the mission. We don't have time to stop the cargo container, she said. It's moving too fast, even for us. But we can change its course so it misses the sun. So it's moving too fast. It's moving too fast even for us. But we can change its course? That's not good writing. Buryaga wasn't so sure. Even Jedi couldn't do that, could they? His master smiled at him. For Fraggle Rock's sake. Together. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna show it in there. Yeah, there you go. The print right there, the orange print. That's them saying in unison. I'm assuming. Together we can do anything through the Force. Master Nib said, impossible or not, they had to try. Once again, the Jedi reached out and touched each other's they touched each other's minds. But this time there were many of them. Baryaga could sense them. Avar, Loden, and Bell on the planet's surface, and his master and the other Jedi in their vectors, flying closer to the suns as each passing second. We will move it, they thought together, even as Baryaga tried to ignore the glare from the suns and the unimaginable heat in the cockpit. We will move it. The container flew towards the suns, getting nearer and nearer, and Baryaga cried out in joy as the container shot past the three suns, spinning safely into open space. Master Nib placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. We did it, Baryaga. Hatzel Prime is safe. Baryaga could feel the relief of his fellow Jedi and the sense of cheers and people on the planet below. They had done it. This is for kids. I'm not knocking it in any way, shape, or form. It's for kids. Soon the passengers on there you go. Soon the passengers on the board of the speeding wreckage were transferred to a Republic ship where they were checked by medical droids for any injuries. Then they were taken to Starlight Beacon, a beautiful space station with gleaming towers and brilliant lights. Starlight Beacon was the Republic's new base on the galactic frontier. From this space station, the Jedi could protect people even at the very edge of Republic space. And the Jedi were about to dedicate the station in a special ceremony. Okay. There's a special ceremony. There's the space station. Woohoo! The end of the book. Here we go. Baryaga stood with his fellow Jedi at the center of the Starlight Beacon. They had saved many people from a disaster, and with the new space station, they would be able to help many more. As the crowd cheered, the Jedi raised their lightsabers, vowing to always protect light and life wherever it was found, and to be the guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy. That be the end, folks. That is the end of the kids' book from Disney, Star Wars: The High Republic, The Great Jedi Rescue. Was it terrible? No, but it was not terrible. Did it have its flaws? Yeah, toward the end it definitely had its flaws. It was it got really kind of like hokey, but it's for kids. I can't really downgrade it too much. If I had to rate it on par, I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not bad. As an adult read, it's not bad. So kids would definitely like it. It's not for teens. It's not for adults. It's for kids. With that being said, I will have more reads from what's her name? Amelia Clark's mom comic. That's more adult. That's an adult comic. and I will be looking at Supergirls. Um, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, she's a teenager, and I'm going to be taking a look at more mature comics in the future. That's a kid's book. We're going to be taking a look at more mature audience reading, and I hope you guys join us for that. Thank you for coming, and appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.